We just got a rumored release date for EA Sports College Football. So Dave Waters is the creator and the host of the Gators Breakdown podcast, which is a Florida Gators podcast, as you could assume. And he tweeted, EA Sports College Football planned to launch on July 12th, 2024. That's according to his sources. So Dave Waters has a pretty big following. His podcast is pretty large among the Florida fan base. So it's not just some random guy saying this. Now, I'm not saying he is definitely right. He's definitely the most credible when it comes to this video game. But he's also not just some troll on the internet putting out fake news. He definitely has more credibility than the average person. And in fact, to kind of prove his credibility, on the day of the national championship game, when a lot of people thought we were going to get stuff, he actually tweeted, "How disappointed are people going to be if the NCAA video game info doesn't come out tonight?" And then some guy replied and said, "Release date or trailer, I'd be happy with either one." He replied back, "Don't be surprised if nothing comes out tonight." So it sounds like he knew leading up to the national championship that EA wasn't going to release anything about the game. So with that being said, maybe his sources are legit. And so the release date that he is putting out there is July 12th, 2024, which matches up with obviously the summer release window. And I know Matt Brown has been saying July, and historically it's been July. And so that makes sense. And July 12th is also a Friday, so that would also make sense. So of course, Matt Brown chimed in on this because he's been the number one guy. He tweeted, "Just talked to two people at EA with direct knowledge, and both said we have not shared a direct date with anybody and would not confirm this date." And then he also said, "July is what I've heard is the target, so this could be correct, but I haven't seen it in writing and EA won't confirm it." So when they say we have not shared a direct date with anybody, I don't know if that means those two specifically, those two guys have not shared anything, or if EA in general hasn't shared anything. But they also did not deny the date. They didn't say it will not be July 12th. They simply said we can't confirm this. And so like Matt Brown said, this very well could be correct, but it's not confirmed. Then we actually had a EA Sports employee chime in on this as well, and it's John Reisberg, and he's pretty high up in the organization of EA Sports. He is the vice president of global marketing, communications, and partnerships for EA Sports. So he obviously knows what he's talking about, and he said this is correct, talking about what Matt Brown said. And then he said, "We've said it's coming this summer, and we've not announced a specific date." So again, that is EA basically just saying we can't confirm that it's going to be July 12th, but we're not saying it's not. And for those who continually need proof that this game is coming out, here is a EA Sports vice president saying that they said the game is going to come out this summer. So even if it's not July 12th, this guy is literally saying, we've said it's the summer, so we at least know it's the summer. So I think it's very possible that July the 12th is the actual release date, that this is a legit report, a legit leak, and EA is kind of just deflecting here because they don't want any of this information out there. Obviously they don't want the release date coming out from a leak. They want to actually announce, hey, this is when the game's coming out. So I think it's very possible it's July 12th, but like we've been talking about, there's no way to confirm that. EA didn't confirm that, and I guess we'll have to see. At the end of the day, we know it's still coming this summer, so the exact release date doesn't matter too much. It would be nice to get it so we can plan for it. I'm about to take a week off so I can play the game, but we know it's this summer, and hopefully we'll start getting some news and information soon. I think I just want just something tiny at least from EA, just so the tiny bit of doubt in my mind that this game's not coming out can just disappear. Like, obviously I know this game's coming out, and my last 3 or 4 videos have literally been talking about how we know this game's coming out from credible sources and from EA themselves, the president of EA Sports saying it's coming out. But, there's so many people saying it's not coming out and that they're lying. It just plants that seed of doubt in you, and you get worried that it's not actually coming out. So if I could even just get a tweet from EA Sports that says, just anything like coming soon or the release date or just a picture, that'll just make me feel a whole lot better. But there's nothing to worry about. This game's coming out. It should be here in 6 months or so, and we should start getting information from EA probably in the next 2 months.